We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Bain. And Morant gets... to go on the assist by Bain.
Closer in, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. To the right side. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Morant against Russell. Outside for Brooks. The 3 is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Towns. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Anderson against Brooks. Back to Bain. Clock at 6. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Edwards. Pass to Russell. Over to the wing. Edwards with it. Guarded by Bain. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And he can't get the first one. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Morant. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
John Morant, shooting 1.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce, he can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Russell. The crossover. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Morant into the lane.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
That one's off.
John Morant at the line for 2.
Good on the second one. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Going inside. No luck on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Steven Adams, second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Driving in. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play. And
whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Nice D from Anderson. Here's Russell. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Memphis? Memphis leading. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant, no good. Russell against Bane. And here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Oh, stolen by Morant. Russell against Bane. It's tipped. Outside Edwards. Crafty move. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
That gives them the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Russell. Pass to Anderson. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. Shoots over Morant. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Jackson outside. And stolen by Edwards. Russell up top. Pass to Towns. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. And he stays with it. Now here's Towns. To the middle. 4 seconds left. And the shot goes. Edwards got 8.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Here's Adams. Good D by Gobert.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Pass to Anderson. Outside Russell. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And he makes it on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Stolen by Russell. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And so it's Memphis with it. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the
Allie, as always, thank you. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Torian Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Jones. Pass to Conchar. The shot comes out. Minnesota in the lead. Inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. McLaughlin's shot is good.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Reid. Here's Noel. Wing shot on the way. Doesn't go that time.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Green in the post. Can't connect from short range. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Prince. It's rebounded by Memphis. And the layup is good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies shooting only 39% so far in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
To the wing, right side. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Launches it. Tries again. McDaniels, that's good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
McDaniels covering. Spins. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to McLaughlin. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to McDaniels. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Jacks up a three. Noel, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Green against Reed. Green in the post. The layup off target. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Stripped it away. Outside Jones to the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. To the wing on the left. Pass to Noel. Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Jones, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Puts up a 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The T-Wolves on top, up 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Xavier Tillman. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Danny Green. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Shot is good by Edwards.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
19-footer. That one's wide left.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in. And now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Covered by Towns. Jones from outside. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Towns with the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Like what?
Well, with the score as close as it is, Coach isn't willing to live with that call. He wants to make sure they got it right on the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times,
the previous play is over
this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
As always, Allie, we thank you. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
First team foul. At the line for Memphis.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Edwards with it, guarded by Morant, and they double up Edwards. Russell against Morant. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Morant against Russell. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bain, the pass to Jackson to tie it up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Use a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That misses, so he splits the free throws for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gobert with the double. Jackson outside. Tries the spin move. Pass to Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To take the lead. Another shot. That one no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Bain. Edwards for 3. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. To the middle. Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Bain. Anderson inside. Back to Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Russell finds Edwards. Reverses. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Fast break, Minnesota. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
It's Edwards on the wing. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone hard. Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
At goal, 6'3", number 12,
Hello, and it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Wall and Powell are the guard set. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at center. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Morant. Passes it to Bing. Brooks with no one around. Off target with his three. It's Powell on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple Finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Spydi, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Powell, no one around him. Good on the triple.
Norman Powell has become lethal from deep. Fantastic shot.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. On the wing, Jackson. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Tries again. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Wall. Here's George. Here's Zubats. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubats has got his second basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. No good. That would have tied it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Powell, the pass to Zubats. And George kicks to Powell. Offline with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Norman Powell.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Morant.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Screen by Zubats. All with it. He's picked up by Morant. Adams against George. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And finished off by Morant.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Bane against Powell. Bane drives in. Misses from close range. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And George kicks the wall. It's Powell on the wing. Off target from outside. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Bane finds Brooks. Back to Bane. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane. Not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Zubats, a screen on Morant. And the dunk by Zubats.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And George hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Morant outside. Outside Jackson for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jackson's got 5.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
Wall, good.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Wall and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Wall and Powell are the guard set, and it's George in at the 3.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Now here's Wall. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies leading by 5.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Here is Wall. After the made shot from Desmond Bain. Wall, no luck.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Brooks finds Bain. Morant outside. Tries the spin move. Shoots over Powell. And too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Bain. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Now Morant. 6 points for him. Jackson kicks to Morant. Wall with a block.
An explosive athlete with length. Wall is a threat when he contests shots.
Zubac the pass to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
Morant kicks to Bain. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bain passes to Jackson. Adams outside. Back to Bain. And that one hits back iron.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Leonard with the bucket.
Hard not to call Leonard's number every time down the floor. He's become that dominant.
Bain looking around. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Morant. Goes back up. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Morant finds Adams. Wall with the steal.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Jackson passes to Brooks. Outside for Jackson. It's up a three. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Spydi with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Outside for Jackson. They get it back. Adams' shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Ball passes to Zubac. Outside Leonard from downtown. Grizzlies with the rebound. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
Clippers trail by 4. Right side Wall. Outside Leonard. The kick out to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Wall's got 5 now.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Out to Morris. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime. As we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
We've got Green, and it's Conchar into the 2. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Kennard. Outside for Batum. Puts one up from 19. Here's Covington. Pass to Morris. With the fadeaway. Stolen. Here's Conchar. Outside, Jones. They kick it out to Green. Here's Tillman, and he dunks it down.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there, but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Conchar. Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Robert Covington picks one up. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on that one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the 2nd. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Shoots it up, feeds it to Covington. The pass to Kennard. Here's Jackson. He kicks it to Morris. Back to Jackson. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Morris.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Now here's Jones. To the left wing, shoots it, and that misses everything.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Morris throws it down.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the 2nd half. Jones, the pass to Conchar.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Outside, Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got his first points in this one.
A tremendous catch and shoot player. Green showing he can create space off the dribble as well.
Here's Jackson. Takes it out to Covington. Here's Batum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Jackson with it. Jones covering. Covington wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
No second guessing on that shot from Robert Covington.
Outside, Jones. Outside, Green. Pass to Conchar. Just 3 to shoot. That one, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Covington in the corner. Fires for 3. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Jackson. Off the inbound, no good. Memphis trailing here. Outside for Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Now the Clippers with it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
And then Miranda slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Clippers lead by. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Time Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. And it's George finishing it off.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Bain. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Oh. Pass to Zubac, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Right wing. Outside, Wall. 6 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant looking around. And Adams with the slam.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant, a skilled distributor.
Morant against Wall. Now the pass to Pop. Misses the 3. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Bain kicks to Adams. All with it. He's picked up by Morant. George against Brooks. Over to the left wing. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. It's Jackson with the drive, and he comes up with the deuce.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Leonard with a screen on Morant. Wall dishes to Leonard. George passes to Zubac. Brooks against George. Here's Zubac. And he converts the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Morant outside. Passes it to Bain. Shoots over Powell. He is hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard. Second chance effort. Here's Zubac. The kick out to Wall. And another shot. And good from Zubac with a sweet move. Zubac has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Morant passes to Jackson. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And the dunk by Powell.
He's explosive off 1 foot, 2 feet. Norman Powell is just an incredible athlete.
Morant passes to Bain. A shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 8. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Outside for George. pass it to George. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Bane. Great D that time from Powell.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Wall. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And George kicks to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hard not to foul. Jaren's a big guy who can score with either hand over either shoulder.
Jaren Jackson Jr. at the line for 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. So the Clippers with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,
thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's George in at the three. Now here's Russell. It's blocked. Powell with it. Pass to Zubac. And here's Wall. Out to Powell. It's George on the wing. 4 on the clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Offensive rebound to the right side. Outside Russell. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's George. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite, but some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Wall. Pass to Zubac. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And stolen by Edwards. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to George. To the inside. Here's Powell. Hits the layup. After the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Now here's Russell. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
George against Anderson. Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Now here's Powell. The kick out to Wall. Stolen by Russell. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Here's Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Tipped away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Russell. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Wall. Leonard with a screen on Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards against Leonard. Nice D from Anderson. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Towns for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And the basket by Gobert.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Wall against Russell. Wall, the pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Wall against Russell. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Back to Powell. There's the triple. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Powell's got 5 now.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
They get the rebound. Gobert.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers up. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Anderson. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, slow-mo has some remarkable handles. A point forward that's got some nifty dribble moves.
Down low. Here's Powell. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. 7 points in the game.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Outside, Anderson. Stolen by Wall. Here we go. All alone. And Leonard throws it down hard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Towns for three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Anderson against George. Leonard outside. Fires from the wing. And there's another one for the Clippers.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Ball for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Russell against Wall. Pass to Towns. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And they double up Edwards. Towns against Zubats. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Ball for 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Leonard. And here's the fast break. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And here are the Clippers now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Anderson gets the bucket. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Ball against Russell. George passes to Zubats. That shot is off. Good D by Gobert. Here's Russell. He nails it, and we're tied.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Powell for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the 3. Jackson outside. Batum outside. The 3. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. McDaniels with it, guarded by Covington. Here's Reed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line on Robert Covington.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The first one falls.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Now here's Jackson. Inside. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Pushing it up now. Here's McDaniels. He got a piece of it. Here's the break. Left side Covington. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3-pointer goes. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Morris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
I like how Taurean Prince moves the ball, consistent at getting it to his teammates within the offense.
Jackson, pass to Morris. Outside Covington. Back to Morris. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He hits the second from the line. Minnesota with the ball. The lead is 2. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's McLaughlin. Covington grabs the board.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And Jackson gets double teamed. Batum finds Kennard. This for the tie. Stolen by Reed. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Now here's Kennard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Batum gets the bucket.
Batum 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Go inside and score.
Here's Noel, defended by Kennard. To the left wing. Here's McLaughlin. Off target with the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And it's Kennard on the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Kennard using that pump fake to KO the defender.
At the line for the Clippers, Luke Kennard.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Here's Noel. Let's go with a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's Noel, defended by Kennard. He drops it from range. McDaniel's got 5.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Jackson, tipped.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
The first free throw is good, and the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for McDaniels. Anderson's checked in for Prince. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. Gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Towns. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. Here's Wall. For 3, Powell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Ball against Russell. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Leonard finds Zubats. Powell outside. High arcing shot. Zubats passes to Powell. That one's good. This game is all even.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
The Timberwolves shooting about 43% on this one. Pass to Edwards. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Wall. Leonard passes to Powell. Leonard outside. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Now Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Wall, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Russell. Towns up top. Over to the left wing. Anderson finds Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Edwards against Powell. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Clippers trail. Right side wall. Powell passes to George. Now Zubac. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Towns. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Now here's Wall. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game. Timberwolves shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Russell with the ball. Outside Edwards. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
Edwards. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Wall with the drive. Cranked it in off the glass. Wall's got his first basket.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that.
Now here's Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Leonard pulls down the board.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Anderson finds Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
It's George on the wing. Anderson covers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
Veteran George, so comfortable going to the free throw line when the game is up for grabs. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. They pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Edwards. Yes!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Wall, the pass to Zubac. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And here's Minnesota now. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And George launches it from deep. No good from 3-point range. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Bane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Russell inside, guarded by Morant. And it's Towns missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Shoots over Towns. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Edwards passes to Towns. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Spins back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Edwards kicks to Towns. And they get it back. Russell with a wide open look. Good it is. This goes to Towns.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Outside, Bane. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For 3.
Bane's got 5 points so far. Also looking it over. The kick out to Towns. The pass to Anderson. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Russell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. Tries the spin move. Out to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Towns. Right side, Russell. Back to Towns. Stolen by Brooks. Towns against Morant. Gobert with the block. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game to the inside. Here's Towns. That shot is off. Adams, some nice D. Morant, right side. Over Russell. And hit the turnaround jumper.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Memphis out in front. They're up by.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Russell kicks to Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Morant against Russell. Outside, Bain. Brooks dishes to Morant. Out to Brooks. From past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And we play through the first minute here in the second. Russell against Morant. Russell, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Anderson passes to Gobert. Back to Anderson. There's Russell with the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Bain with it. Now defended by Gobert. Brooks kicks to Bain. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Anderson. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. Morant surveying the D. A shot. Drops in the short one. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Russell passes to Edwards. To the middle. It's deflected. Pocket 6. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Bain. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Anderson outside. Outside, Bain. Inside. Here's Jackson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And Edwards drops them both. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside for Jackson. Morant dishes to Jackson. The three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Anderson against Bain. Shoots a fader. Anderson passes to Edwards. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Grizzlies shooting 41% for the game. Jackson up top. He's guarded by Russell. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Russell kicks to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Stolen by Brooks. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. From Target Center, back in a moment.
17. The Grizzlies. 17.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got McDaniels. He's out there with Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Reed with the block. Here's Noel. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to McLaughlin. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Noel, no good. Outside, Green. And rejection by McDaniel. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Reed misses. For Memphis, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Slam call, but he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The rebound by Prince. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kept alive. Here's McDaniels. Passes it to McLaughlin. Reed kicks to McDaniels. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Driving to the basket. And there it is for him. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle. How about the amazing crossover there, demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
The pass to Prince from deep. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Throws it up high. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
To the paint. Here's Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Noel. Here's Prince. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Pass to Concho. And he drives in. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Tillman. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Noel. McLaughlin, no good. Memphis leading by 6. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Reed misses. Got a piece of it. Jones for 3. Tillman, great positioning on the putback. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Memphis out in front. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Jones, and it's Conchar in at the 2. Right side Towns. The tray. Another miss by Towns.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Out to Brooks. Bain against Anderson. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Morant against Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Passes it to Edwards. Back to Russell. With the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
No good on the second free throw. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Russell against Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Now Russell. And the pass to Towns. Takes the three. Here's Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Here's the three. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 6. Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. Stolen by Brooks. To the middle. Can't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Russell against Jackson. It's Edwards on the wing. On the clock. Feeds to Towns. Another shot with the clock winding down. He doesn't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Russell against Brooks. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Up top, Morant. 1:49 left in the fourth. He feeds it to Adams. Hefty move, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
And Adams, no good on that one. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards passes to Towns. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Back to Towns. A second chance effort. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Russell passes to Anderson. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Moran finds Bain. Outside for Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Jackson against Towns. And it's blocked by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns here, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
.46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Driving inside. Towns wide open. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to put them within one.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Minnesota with the rebound. Towns gets to Anderson. Left side, Edwards. It's in!
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. Yes!
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Wall against Morant. Out to Leonard from downtown. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. First shot won't go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Ja Morant picks one up.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
George hits them both. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The drive by Bane. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Morant with it, picked up by Powell. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Brooks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him.
For the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's get loud right now for your Clippers Spirit.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bane, the pass to Morant. Here's Brooks. George defending. And a two-handed jam.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Here's George. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Memphis leading.
LA foul. Kawhi Leonard. First.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The free throw drops for Bane. And Bane drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Wall. Inside. Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Memphis. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Powell brings a double. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's the three. Buries it from 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. gets him to the line.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant at the line for 2.
And Morant drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morant against Wall. Count that bucket.
It may be impossible to stay in front of John Wall.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Morant, the pass to Bane. Pulls it from the top of the key, and it's off the back of the rim. No. Good.
Well, certainly. Not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Powell for 3. Here's Zubats. Oh, and Jackson with the block. He gets it off. The shot that time not on target. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Grizzlies.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubats in at the 5. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Clock at 2. Morant, the pass to Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Wall against Morant. Wall no good. Memphis in total control. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Drills it from deep. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And here's George. Pass to Zubats to stop the run. Brooks against George. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Brooks. Jackson down low. Powell covers. And here's Morant outside. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
To the middle. That's good from Adams on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Steven Adams is improving on the offensive end, and given his size and strength, he's effective from inside.
And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's George. That one's good for 2. George has got 6 points.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Adams against George. And it's Adams missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Powell right side. Moran against Wall. Out to Powell. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Powell. Here's Leonard. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Bain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain, 2 shots.
And Bain drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Zubac. Ball stolen. Tries to save it. And it's Bain with the rebound. To the inside, Tillman. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Grizzlies out in front. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. A line change here for Memphis.
Right now, fans, it's time to cheer on your Clippers.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Green. Pass to Conchar. Rebound by the Clippers. Jackson outside. Here's Kennard. Offline with a 3. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Jones with the ball. Out left to the wing. Uncovered. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. Jones against Kennard. Puts the move on. Conchar can't hit. Jackson outside. And Jackson gets double teamed. Gets himself open and drills it. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
But don't let Reggie Jackson get easy scoring opportunities, folks. Then he catches his rhythm, and now you've got a problem.
Jones drives in. Outside for Green. From outside the arc. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Morris passes to Kennard. just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Jackson gets the bucket.
This is his sweet spot. Reggie Jackson, when he puts it on the deck, he is quite comfortable.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Jones against Jackson. Inside. Here's Tillman. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Tillman's got his second bucket on the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Jackson, pass to Morris. Nice move. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Jones against Jackson. Pass to Conchar. Oh, Covington with a block.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington. Sends it back.
Jackson, pass to Batum. It's rebounded by Memphis. 1:49 left in the third quarter here.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. For three, Covington. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 2 points. That one goes.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Knocked away. Now Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Conchar. Pass to Green. He gets it in there.
Danny Green.
Green's got his first points of the game.
Well, he's got length and size. Danny Green is very comfortable operating near the cup.
And it's Jackson on the take. Jones with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Shoots. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. 27 seconds left in the third. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Jones. Outside, Green. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, at 6'9", with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
And so it's Memphis, already up 26 points.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Wall. Out to Powell. Leonard for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Moran against Wall. Zubac. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Adams. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
The open shot, Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Wall, the pass to Zubac. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Morant against Wall. Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And he recovers it. No luck on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Powell passes to Leonard. Lets it go from the wing. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate.
And here's Morant outside. Morant missing again.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
There's Jackson with the 3. Lots of room. Goes back up. And Adams lays it in.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Wall against Morant. Wall, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Knocks down the long J.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
George, a deep 3. No good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. The 3 ball. Here's Adams. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George outside. Fires the 3, sinks the tray.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
From deep, Morant. Morant missing again. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sport. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Powell, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Zubats. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Gobert, no good. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. Right side, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Outside, Russell. Wall with the steal. Powell inside. Russell's there. Here's George, and he uses the glass on the lane.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Out to Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside. Here's Zubats, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Now, here is Russell. The three. No good that time. Clippers leading by 6. In the corner, George with it. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Puts it up. Outside for George. Back to Zubats. Second chance shot. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wall, top of the key. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Going inside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They could use a bucket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Clippers leading by 4. Outside, Wall. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. Edwards with it. This one for 3. That one, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Poked away. Down low. And it's Leonard with the jam.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Edwards passes to Gobert. And the rejection by Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Gobert finds Russell. Shot clock at 5, and the layup falls. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Leonard. Now here's Zubats. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
Fans, your Clippers Houston team. Come on and get loud, right?
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Edwards finds Anderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. From outside, off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 6-point game. Anderson outside. There's the drive. Stolen by George. Powell inside. Edwards there. And Leonard gets it to go.
You see the focus from Kawhi. When he's deep inside, he's locked in on scoring.
Russell dishes to Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. Anderson outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
He's off on the second. Clippers leading by 7. And here is Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Ball against Russell. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 7. The pass to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. To the middle. It's tipped. Pass to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Edwards can't hit. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Towns against Powell. Leonard looking over the floor. George with the ball. But now by Anderson. And it's Leonard missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
inside Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Powell, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns. Spydi, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Russell finds Anderson. The kick out to Towns. Poked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Anderson.
I love the way George can move his feet and challenge the shot without fouling.
Zubac kicks to George. Wall wide open. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Clippers leading by 9. It's George on the wing from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 5.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. The shot by Powell, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Russell against Wall. Off target from three-point range. From deep three-point range. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
The Timberwolves, 12. Then put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Paul George really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Here's Noel. They grab their own miss. Passes it to McLaughlin. To the inside. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. McLaughlin's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Outside Jackson. Kicks it out to Covington. Pass to Morris. Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by Covington.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Yep, that one goes. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Jackson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Kennard's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 7.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Passes to Reed. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Let's get loud right now for your Clippers Spirit Dance Crew.
Here's Noel. 5 to shoot. Dishes it to McDaniels, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Timberwolves made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Shooting for Minnesota.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
Line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Right side Jackson. On the wing, Batum. The feed to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
2 minutes.
Here's McLaughlin. Fires from deep. Noel, no good. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. And Morris throws it down.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Noel. Jacks up a 3. Morris with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
There's the pass to McDaniels. Inside. And Morris comes over to help. Prince kicks to Reed. No good on the triple. Stolen by McDaniels.
Minnesota charged with the foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul.
Clippers leading by 10. Outside Jackson. Now the dish to Morris. Outside Covington. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Reed misses. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Covington. Back to Batum. And here's Covington. Guarded by Reed. The 3. Covington's shot is off. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Russell. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
And your Clippers Houston team.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timberwolves trail by 10. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Towns down low. He's covered by Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Wall against Russell. Wall passes to Zubac. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. For three, Edwards bangs home the trifecta.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Zubac with the screen for Wall. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Possessing the touch from there. I like when Towns shows off that smooth mid-range game.
Leonard attacking. Outside, Wall. Back to George. Zubac trying to break loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Towns wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Clippers leading by 5. George, that's a 2-pointer. The shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Anderson dishes to Edwards. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Anderson, and it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Wall up top. He's guarded by Russell. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
It's Wall with the drive. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Russell looking around. Pass to Towns.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The tray. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
George with no one around. Offensive rebound. Zubac the pass to Wall. They shoot again. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Levine getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the arm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Towns for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Powell against Edwards. Powell kicks to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Towns missing. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here's George for three. And the Clippers miss again.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And the dunk by Powell.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out. Up top Powell, defended by Towns. Leonard on the wing. So Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.